Chris.com. Thanks for joining me. It's bright and early again. If you're watching this live, I give you a lot of credit because it's bright and early. Today I was going to talk about a superfood that's simple and cheap to make. Now you think you may need to go to the Amazon to find a superfood, but this superfood is actually right in your local supermarket. It's easy to find, and I know raising a family can be expensive. So why not make it easy and cheaper by lowering your food bill? And this is one way you can do it, by making this superfood salad. And what is it? It's chickpeas. And chickpeas is part of the bean family or the legume family. There's actually over 40,000 varieties of beans, but they only actually use a fraction of those are consumable and are mass produced. Chickpeas, you might think I'm going to make a hummus, which is actually made of chickpeas. I'm actually going to make a spread that you could use on bread. You can use it as a topping on a salad. It's really quick to make, probably costs pennies to make it, and it's a great substitute for tuna salad or egg salad. You can take it to a picnic. I brought it to the beach last year. We put it on sandwiches when we went to the ocean, and it stayed nice, in the cooler. It didn't get all mushy. It was really delicious. Oh, and just so you know, there's many different types of beans. Some of the common kinds are, of course, chickpeas. They're also called garbanzo beans. There's black beans, white beans, lentils, navy beans, there's kidney beans. So there's all different kinds of beans. And I think most people, when they think of eating beans, they think of with a sauce, and they think of it as more of like eating it with hot dogs. And that's only one way of eating beans. There's literally hundreds of ways, probably thousands of ways you can make beans. So today we're going to make this chickpea spread or chickpea salad. And what I'm going to do, I've already mashed up a can of chickpeas. And I used a potato, whoop. Remember, this is live. I used a potato masher. Okay. The other thing you could do is you can put it in a food processor, but I wanted to keep it simple today, so I used a potato masher. And then all I add is some mayonnaise, about 1/3 of a cup. So as you can see, it's kind of like the same idea you would make a tuna salad, but here's my secret ingredient. It's called curry. And curry, which is a Mexican and Indian spice, is actually really delicious in this. You'd be surprised. You'd be amazed at how delicious it tastes. Then I add some sliced almonds for crunch and mix it up. As you can see, it's kind of the consistency of a tuna salad. And last but not least, I add some sea salt. I like Himalayan pink sea salt. Believe it or not, I get it right at my local TJ Maxx. And that's another superfood. We can talk about that another time. But I add this all together. As you can see, it was very simple. And what I get is a consistency, like I said, sort of like tuna fish. And it is, I'm going to do a little taste test. And it's bright and early in the morning. It's not something I usually eat for breakfast. But it is delicious. Really simple to make. And all you can do, and what you want to do is after you mix it up, put it in the fridge to chill, because it does taste a little better if it's chilled. And then it's ready to go. You can use this on sandwiches. You can also, a lot of times my husband and I like to just do some flat crackers, and we place this on and maybe a slice of tomato. Avocado is great on this as well. You can add all kinds of veggies. You can just throw it on top of a salad. So it's very versatile. It's a great addition to family meals because it's really cheap to make, delicious. All my kids like it. My daughter loves it. She takes it to school on her sandwich. And if you have an issue with eating beans, you know the old song, beans, beans, good for your heart. You can add some, I don't know if you've ever heard of Beano, which is a dietary supplement. It's an enzyme, and all you do is take a teaspoon of that right before you eat beans, and it's amazing. It helps you to digest them a lot easier. So I want to thank you for joining me today, bright and early, and go home and try some chickpea salad. Give it a try and see, and let me know what you think, and if you how you used it, and where, you know, what kinds of things you put it in, and let me know what are some of your favorite bean recipes, and share that with me in the comments below, and like if you like this video. And if you are actually here on Facebook Live, thank you for joining me. I know it's bright and early. And I want to hopefully hear from you real soon. And share it if you could. I would really appreciate it. If anybody could use that you know would like this recipe, share it with your friends. Thanks for joining me today, everyone.